Oh, wait, two grown men playing a game. Isn't that woke, you say, locomotion? Probably not. I don't think it counts, no. Let's see, comprehensive analysis of Warhorse. I mean, comprehensive analysis. Did I write this? Because usually I use that kind of... Let's see, comprehensive analysis, guys. It is comprehensive analysis time. I really like this. All right. This wall of text isn't intended for those who believe in one simple rumor and are screaming hoaxes all around the internet. I will not change your opinion, so no need for you to read further. If you are, however, open to actual constructivism, yeah, as long as you're not pushing any political ideas, then cool. I will do my best to explain what is currently happening. Okay, now we're starting well. A black character in game, a gay romance. Okay, both things. Let's see. I think I found it. Let's go. Backlighting in game. Considering many screenshots and some info from people actually playing the game, it looks like there truly is one and only one black Moor. Okay. Not all Moors were black, but some would have been black. As I said on my dedicated video, I had a disagreement with a content creator that belongs to the community that we usually refer to as Afrocentric. He kind of made a response to me. We made a few back and forth. He believes that all the Moors were black. I believe that some Moors were black, but because, I mean, they are mentioned, but I also believe that Moor sometimes is used interchangeably just to mean someone of the Islamic faith, and therefore it can mean Middle Eastern and it can mean Berber, and therefore there is variety in only a percentage of the Moors wouldn't actually be black. So if you have a black Moor, it's fine. What the heck are they doing in Kingdom of Bohemia? I don't know. You'll have to write it in an exceptional way. But as long as you don't put a situation where every three people, one is black, one is Asian, and one is maybe white, then you're going to have a problem with me. But if there is one single black Moor, I mean, let's see. Who was invited to services of Sigmund's side, the bad guys, as healer and alchemist in its army. So he moves with it, not staying in one place. It is not, however, true that he's feminist and preaching agenda. Are they saying that? Like, could you imagine feminist agenda pushed in the medieval period? Gets you burnt at the stake in 15 seconds, mate. Women need to vote. I mean, women need to vote is not even... Well, it is a feminist idea of the 60s, of the 50s. It's not like... Right? But apart from that, imagine like the idea of equal... I don't know. I don't even know what feminists are saying. I'm trying to think like what the red hair. I remember her at one point. So yeah, okay. So well, that's good, I guess, that we don't have a medieval feminist agenda, because that's it's an oxymoron. That's like you can't even put the two things together. Anyways, Henry's apparently really puzzled about him, and he never saw anyone like him. Okay, well that's good. Well, you see, if that's how they're doing it, I think it's good. It gives us a perspective from people in period, because the level of ethnic homogeneity, how do you pronounce it? Homogeneity? I don't know how to pronounce that word. It was very ethnically homogenic, this area, in Europe in general, but this area specifically. So it would absolutely make sense if that's a reaction of a character to a black person. Depending on which section of Europe, by the way, because of course interactions in Spain, the Iberian Peninsula is a different situation. And as I was saying, in Sicily would have been, I mean, Sicily is very close to Africa, as I can say, since I was brought up there. It happened to you in parts of Japan? Oh yeah, for sure. Imagine in the medieval period. Hey, Netweed, absolutely. Thank you. Okay, cool. Oh, it's early in the morning in Ireland, JT? No problem, no problem. Thank you. Janet. All right, so from one source, he even calls him a devil at first. Oh man, that's a bold move. If if it's historically accurate, then I say go for it. Henry can ask him about his home, and he starts to say all good and bad about both lands. It is historically accurate, and he doesn't. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. You said comprehensive analysis. I commended your vocabulary, please. He doesn't say which country is better, only that those are two totally different lands. Good. So basically they're saying this to mean like there is no pushing that Europe equals bad, which is something that does happen a lot. For instance, try to ask ChatGPT, maybe Gemini AI more than ChatGPT. Did you know that? I actually tested it. If you ask Gemini AI, should I be proud or can I be proud of my Asian ancestry? It tells you absolutely you should totally be proud of your Asian ancestry. If you ask Gemini AI, should I be proud of my African ancestry? It will tell you, of course, you should be proud of your African ancestry. I'm like, okay, cool. I have no problems with that. But if you say, can I be proud of my European ancestry? Or even if you say white, it will say, no, that's problematic. You should be very careful how you speak. And I'm like, why? Why? That's what pisses me off. I'm for equality. I'm for treat everyone the same, not the people that design these kind of answers, I guess. That's really annoying. And it's like, it's two wrongs don't make a right. It's as simple as that. Treat people right. I mean, I don't have a problem with, it's just like when I was reviewing that Canadian university and it was actually giving instruction to his students with the University of Waterloo to spell black with a uppercase but white with a lowercase. I don't accept that. I will never do it. But I would fight for the opposite. I would fight for a university that tells me, of course this wouldn't happen now, it would have happened maybe in the 20s, but I would fight against a university that says white uppercase, black lowercase. No, it's both uppercase, both lowercase. It's as simple as that. Anyway, so far so good. And totally different cultures, totally contradicting woke agenda that there are same people everywhere. Okay. His preachy line is intentionally cut out of context, as Arabians even now consider themselves to be better to women as they are saving their chastity. Bigger pictures, no preach at all. Okay, I don't know what he's talking about. I cannot confirm or deny this, but even I heard that you don't need to befriend him. Okay. Apparently for his scholar, he's ostracized and is prime suspect of some crime, which in the medieval period would absolutely be, yeah. And particularly also, maybe even more than color, his religion. If he's Muslim, medieval Europeans would really dislike him. Henry, no, he didn't commit it, but you as a player can actually claim you have proof that he did it, intentionally executing him. If that is woke in your eyes, I don't know what not. Good point. So, yeah, okay, that's good. That's so this, if this is all real, then yeah, the black character in the game is not a political woke move. It just isn't. Thank you, Greg, for the donation. Mother side family Jewish, father side Christian. My wife is Asian Muslim, and no one is arguing or refusing to talk to each other. Well, that's wonderful. Our Christmas and other celebrations are just amazing. I love my family. That's very nice to hear. I love that. It's all about being adult and respectful. Yeah, I only hate the people that are hateful. So if you come to my country and you insult my people and you insult my religion, I'm going to have a problem with you. But if you're respectful, the simple fact that you have a different religion from mine, it's your freedom, man. And if you're a decent person, that's what I care about. Are you a decent person or are you a hater? That's all I care about. If you're a decent person, you're a good man, then I have no problems. Whatever you choose to believe is your choice. Yeah, that's how it is. To me as well. But if they do come to give trouble, then yeah, kick him out. It's just as simple. That's how I see it. All right, gay romancing game, let's go. All right, at first, game is not yet banned in Saudi Arabia. Okay, as of now, you can buy the game without problem there. If it will be banned in the future, who knows? But it is banned for indecency. Is that how you write? Is the indecency? I don't think so. I don't think that's... Okay, I'll stop with the grammar. N-A-Z-Y, okay? The guy was typing quick. Nothing more, drinking, sex, getting naked, even swearing. Yeah, well, okay. Everything can be considered indecent. Sure. Well, to be honest, this will never happen in my house. Like, literally. Never. This happens a lot in the evening. Between, you know. But, yeah, if someone were to, like, as I say, I've got family, I have friends, I have no problems against atheists in any way, shape or form. Once again, we're all children of God. But if someone swears at God in my house, you're out of my house in 15 seconds. Same way, if I come to your house, I won't preach to you. It's one of those things. So yeah, you put this in a game, I'm not buying the game. But I'm a Christian. So if you're an atheist and you don't care, you want to buy it, buy it. I don't care. Everything can be considered in this. Okay, there are gay characters though. There is a gay antagonist in first game. I don't remember that. And he will be in second game also. Okay, probably English is not his first language, so I'll stop making fun of the grammar mistakes, okay? And spelling. If it's not his first language, then I will stop. It is also possible and hinted by some sources. Can you guys confirm that in the first game there was a gay antagonist? I do not remember this. And I played until the very end of the game. Yeah. It wasn't confirmed that the guy was gay, but it was hinted at that he may have been. In the first one? I see. It was in the monastery. Oh, yes! Now I remember it. Yeah, there was a monk that was like, yeah, sure. I mean, because of course, it's makes sense. And once again, if it's like hidden, because it's not like homosexual people and you know, lesbians didn't exist. Of course they existed in medieval people. They needed to keep it secret. It's just how it is. Contrary to what that ridiculous channel said that I debunked, thanks every god that ever has been worshipped. I thank all of them that I debunked that video was nonsense. Everything. Anyways. Right, let's go. There are gay characters, okay. It is also possible, and hinted by some sources, there will be option to have gay romance. But before you pick your pitchforks and torches, full stop, okay. Well, option is very different narrative to unskippable gay romance scene. Indecent and non... Option, I don't care, give all the options you want as long as it's historical. I don't care. I won't click it, I won't choose it, but whatever. There is nothing bad in having option to play as you see fit. I agree with that, but make it historical in this game. Warhorse Devs said from first dev stream that they want to let players mold their own Henry more. Good. Toby said before his famous line, "Trust us, we are making this game for you guys." Exactly, that's why I trust Warhorse Studios. You will be able to do and see everything you want, yet you will not do and see anything you don't want. Great, okay, that fixes it for me. If that's what they said, then great, I'll buy the game. We'll be playing it here, guys. We'll play it like, I'll do a 10-hour stream. Because, yeah, I don't care. It is absolutely on you. This is supposed by supported by Vavra. And Vavra, the developer, is pretty conservative, for what I remember. He got some attack because of his personal politics, which I don't understand why, since he didn't put it in the game. It's not like the game was a right-wing simulator where you needed to build a wall and block the expansion of whatever the heck the right wingers in America are saying now. I don't even know. Like, it wasn't there was no politics in the game, nothing. If the idea of making it historically accurate is what made it right wing, then the people that say that need to go smack their head against the wall because they don't even know. It's like the same people that if I tell them, hey, I hurt my leg, they would tell me which one, the left or the far right leg. They call everything far right, these absolute morons. Oh my gosh, anyways, let's go. So yeah, anyways, it is a role-playing game, so it's purely up to the player decision. Great. Well, great, but Henry's wasn't gay in the first game, right? Well, he isn't gay even now. Look at Mass Effect and his Commander Shepard. Oh, we need to play some Mass Effect. We need to play some Mass Effect, guys. Absolutely. The most based alien chicks, Chad. I guess this is the, Chad, whoever was created. Do you consider him to be gay or bi? I personally don't. Yet you can make him the way. Yeah, I see where he's going with this. So basically he's saying the character is you. The character is a canvas. So if in real life you're gay, you can play gay. If in real life you're straight, you can play him as straight. I guess if in real life you're bi, you can play... Yeah, I mean, sure. If that's the way they're doing it, whatever. That's what he's trying to convey with this. It is player choice, not player obligation. There was only one romance option in the first game. There will be more in the second game. Right. Vavra said. Let's see what he said. Let's see. Reading this, yeah, Shepard is based though. I love Shepard. Commander Shepard. Commander Muppet. Our goal was and still is to show life in medieval Bohemia. They, players, ooh, careful with the they, careful with the... This is the grammatically... That's fine. If you... Yeah, that's fine, I'm joking. Are responsible for the consequences that correspond to the morals and social norms of the time. This clearly says one thing. If you will be gay, people around you will react to you the same way they would react in medieval. Right, so they will stone you to death, I guess? Unless, the one that you happen to be discovered is also gay, then in that case you will be very happy between yourselves, I suppose. How was homosexual behavior handled during this time? Are there records or laws? Oh yeah, no, they went really hard against it in the medieval period. Absolutely. But it still happened, of course. I think there were situations in which, because I do believe that the general population didn't care too much. I mean, a lot of people would be religious. So, of course, very religious. I want to say medieval Christianity is as conservative as it gets, right? So, yeah, they would think it's immoral from a Christian perspective. Many things are. I mean, if you had sex before marriage, they would think it's immoral. Same way. So there are a lot of things that we could say for medieval people and for Christians today are considered a sin. A lot of things, even looking at a woman with a lustful desire, particularly if she's the woman of someone else, breaking 2 commandments or 1. So, like, it's a lot of stuff. From a Christian perspective, everything is a sin when it comes to these things, unless it's like lawful sex within marriage. And so there's that. I guess there are different degrees, but I wouldn't put fornication low in the thing. It's pretty high, but people do it in a day and age. Anyways. Yeah, so interesting. I could make a video if you want about how homosexuality was seen and what records we have in the medieval period, because you know me. I would just tell you how it is. I wouldn't push anything. If you are in Czechs, you don't know Vavra really well, but believe me in something. Vavra is one of the most right-wing controversial person in media space. I disagree with this. So probably the person writing, is he left-wing? I don't know. But I disagree with this. I think he's just a right-winger, but I don't think he's one of the most right-wing. When I think of most right-wing, because I don't overuse it, I'm not thinking of someone who is like, for example, I believe in the traditional family. So I imagine that's more of a conservative take, but it's a moderate conservative take. Also because when it comes to how you want to live your life, I'm very pro-freedom. So when it comes to that, I'm very centrist in the sense that if you don't want to live the traditional family, it's your life, mate. But for me, that's the way I'm going to teach it to my kids. I'm going to raise them in the Christian faith, and I'm going to raise them with the idea of marriage is the source of happiness, is the core of the family, is the foundation of civilization. I believe in all of that. But then again, if my kid, when they are 18, underline 16 times, but if my kid, when they are 18, they tell me, no, I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about I don't want to get married. Okay, it's your choice. If my kid is gay, I'm still going to love my kid. It's not going to change one bit. If anyone tries to mess with my kid because of that, they'll have to deal with me. So, because it's my duty as a parent to protect my kid, not to kick them out, which is how I would envision someone who's extreme when it comes to these things. But I don't think Vava is a super right-wing far right. When I think of like the actual far right, I'm thinking of people that have extremist beliefs. You know what I'm going with this? Right? It's like when we not stuff that is like the traditional family. To me, that's just whatever. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe I should read some of his takes. Perhaps I haven't read some of his takes. But if he himself placed a gay character in game, which he said game is exactly how he wanted it to be. So if there is a gay character, it is his decision. Well, it's not like it's all up to him, though. Let's be real about this. It's he's one of the founders, but it's a massive team. He did it probably just troll lefties by showering them with in-game insults and punishments and rage baits and his classical hobbies. No need to search for. I haven't got a clue what he's saying here. His English is breaking a little bit. I really don't know what he's saying. Plus, I know I myself brought up a little bit of politics into this, but I don't want to focus on the politics. I want to focus on the historical accuracy of this game, because as you know, my audience is very varied politically. I know I've got people that don't care about politics. I've got right-wingers, left-wingers, centrists. I've got it all, up, down. It's fine, whatever you are, it's your choice. I don't care about that. If you like history, you like gaming, particularly on my gaming channel, because now I'm multi-streaming at the same time on Twitch and Metatron's Protectorate. You like games? Great. Everything else, I don't care. Atheist, religious, life, light, up, down, to center, you're welcome. You like games? No problem, mate. As long as you're not toxic, that's all I care about. All right, so in the end, we still didn't even get 100% confirmation about possible gay relationship. We know, though, there will be more options to romance. It is also entirely possible the gay relationship will be part of some quest where we will be able to decide what... Yeah, they're going to do it, right? They're not going to make it... They're not going to make Metatron's Protectorate a woke lair. No. But yeah, so they're gonna do it like this. They're gonna make it historically accurate because they know they can't do that, and they're gonna make it a player decision. So if you don't want to deal with that, if you don't like that kind of stuff, which is, by the way, you're right, you don't have to. But if you like that kind of stuff, click away. What will we do with that similar to women lot? For those who don't know, in women's lot, I don't know what that is, you can send innocent woman to Inquisition just because she has opinions. You can, of course, also save her, but it will totally up to you. Again, this is such a... Okay. Right. So in the end, will we get forced and skippable gay cutscene? Definitely not. All right. So it's not a problem. If he's right, not a problem. I really don't care. Just make it historical, mate.